Everyone wants success. Very few are willing to suffer for it. This is a story about why effort beats potential when potential chooses comfort. There was a girl named Sia. She was gifted, naturally talented, an artist whose drawings looked like photographs, every shadow perfect, every line effortless, as if her hands already knew what to do. People admired her work. They told her she was special, and Sia believed them. People encouraged her to show her art to the world, but she didn't. She kept her sketchbook safe, shared her art only with people she trusted, waited for the right time, the perfect moment, the day she'd finally feel ready. She was afraid of criticism, afraid people wouldn't like her work. The fear of being judged stopped her. Days passed, then months, then a year. Her talent stayed flawless, but it stayed hidden too, because Sia was comfortable, and comfort doesn't push you forward. It quietly convinces you to wait. On the other side of her neighborhood, there was a guy named Jane. Jane had no talent, no natural gift, no skill people pointed at and said, "He's special." But he had ambition. Ambition so deep it felt inherited. A need to become more than his bloodline had ever been. A need to prove that effort could rewrite fate. Jane tried everything. He failed at most of it. He looked foolish, got laughed at, got ignored. But unlike Sia, he wasn't waiting to feel ready. He studied what he didn't understand, practiced what he was bad at, worked while others rested, started before he felt confident. Every day hurt. Every step exposed how untalented he really was. But he kept moving, because ambition doesn't ask, "Am I good enough?" It asks, "How much am I willing to endure?" One day, Jane went to a wedding. There, he watched a photographer and a videographer move through the crowd, capturing moments, freezing emotions. And that day he decided, one day that will be me, a photographer known by the world. He didn't own expensive equipment, no fancy camera, no shortcuts. But he didn't lose hope. Every single day he clicked photos. And every single day he posted them. 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. Then a month, 5 months, a year. He didn't become the best, but he became better. Not perfect, just consistent. While others waited for the right ear, Jane worked with what he had. While others chased perfection, Jane chased progress. And one day someone noticed, not his camera, not his perfection, but his commitment. A big name saw his work, saw his love for the craft, and gave him a chance. From that day on, Jane started becoming what he had always dreamed of, not because he was the most talented, but because he never stopped showing up. If he had waited for perfection, for better equipment, for approval, he would still be waiting. Unlike Sia, Sia had talent, real talent, but she chose comfort over risk, silence over action, safety over judgment. And that comfort, that fear of being seen, stopped her from becoming who she could have been. That's why consistency beats perfection every time. No matter how talented you are, no matter how bad you start, dreams without action are nothing. Talent avoids failure to stay perfect. Effort uses failure as fuel. Jane didn't beat her because he was better. He beat her because he moved while she waited. The world doesn't reward potential. It rewards participation.